I'm going to be playing Mega Draft by giving my opponents the hardest possible counter deck. If they choose Valkyrie or Mega Knight, I'm forcing myself to play Pigs. If they've got Earthquake, I'm gathering every building in the game. This might be impossible, so let's get into some games and see if we can assert dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. Lots of love to everyone that's supporting the channel with creator code SirTag. All right, so if we are unfortunately picking first, I have to pick one of the worst cards here. I will actively just choose something that I do not want to play. Oh, choosing a win condition at the start might be the worst idea, and I think I'm just going to go for Elixir Golem since it is super squishy without Battle Healer and it dies really quick, and it gives our opponent free Elixir. Okay, so Knight is a standard card. Arrows, all right, we got to choose something that dies to arrows. We got archers and minions, baby. Let's go. He's going to be so confused at why I'm picking cards he can kill. All right, Knight doesn't really counter anything. I guess it's able to counter cheap swarm cards like skeletons, but skeletons are a great card anyway. Okay, so Tesla. What is Tesla good into? Monk. Monk can't reflect back the Tesla, so that's going to be a good choice for us. We're giving him the best matchup he could ever want. Usually, Monk is really good when it's going into cannons or musketeers, but it's not reflecting back a mini P.E.K.K.A, a Tesla, or a Knight. So this monk is going to be miserable, and he is not going to be chilling in his little shrine. All right, what else do we want? We probably want another beatdown card that will go directly into a mini P.E.K.K.A and a Tesla. So let's choose Giant. This deck is so bad right now. I might not even give myself a spell. I think it's better for me not to. Yeah, no, if he's going to have Skeleton Barrel, I can't give myself a spell. I literally need to give him the best opportunity to get near my tower. So right now, he can just like go Skeleton Barrel, try to get damage with that. And if I give him myself a spell, it should be like a big spell like Lightning, but there is no Lightning. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to choose Royal Ghost, as it will get countered by the mini P.E.K.K.A and the Knight really well. So not going to be a bad choice. Maybe Inferno Tower, because Inferno Tower doesn't do so hot against Skeleton Barrel and Miner. So our win condition counter is an Inferno Tower, guys. It's the best choice we could get here against a Miner Skeleton Barrel. He's going to be so confused right now. He's wondering what I'm doing, but I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm trolling myself. I'm giving myself the worst matchup I could possibly do. So if there's a shot I could win this, I'd be impressed. All right. I probably want to choose a range card like Magic Archer because it's not going to do so well against mini P.E.K.K.As. It's not going to do great against a bandit, and this is before Magic Archer gets buffed, so it's way worse than it should be, you know? So, oh man. All right, our deck looks awful. I think this is the worst deck I could have crafted. If you guys think I could have made this worse, let me know down below in the comment section what you would have changed. I think there's not a shot in the heck that I win this unless he completely fumbles it. Finkel Van Goon, so hopefully he's just caught doing some different activities and not playing this game. We're gonna go Royal Ghost in the back first play. Remember, I think I'm going to go into Teslas and also potentially mini P.E.K.K.As if I make any missteps. I'm better off going for Archers here and potentially Magic Archer for our damage. This is potentially the right play. I was hoping he'd arrows so then we can use minions on a mini P.E.K.K.A. This is bad. This is free arrows. This is free arrows. He's going to do it. He's just going to do it. So I have to send the monk instead. If I go minions, it's just too free. The monk is going to be able to counter it eventually, but as y'all saw, monk doesn't do so well against mini P.E.K.K.A. It literally doesn't get enough its power shot when it needs to. Okay, wait. It saved the power shot for the bandit. So the amplified damage did do something for us. Why is he cycling a Tesla? He's fumbling the bag right now, guys. All right, no Tesla in cycle, no mini P.E.K.K.A in cycle. There might be an opportunity for me to overwhelm and overload this man. So I'm gonna go Royal Ghost in the back. I'm gonna wait and see if he wants to spend more elixir at the bridge or not. And then I'm possibly going to be planting a giant down. Okay, he could arrows these archers, and I think he will. And then he won't have elixir for the giant and Royal Ghost. Guys, we're treating this like a giant Sparky push. It's secretly a Sparky. Trust. All right, trust the process, guys. Trust the process. This Magic Archer might be able to lock onto the tower if we're lucky, and it does for 2 shots. Look at the geometry power, guys. Okay, all right. We're trying not to play geometry dash out here with the bandit dashing on my Magic Archer, so we're going to elixir golem. This is scuffed. Why has he not used arrows? Look, we gave him the right answers. He just doesn't know how to use them. This is going great. All right, he's going to Miner. We can go Royal Ghost. The Elixir Golem blobs are somehow doing to do a lot of damage. What is happening here? There's no way you should leave those without a chaperone, bro. You gotta counter those cards. You can't just let those melt you. Okay, Royal Ghost is literally locking onto your tower. It doesn't look like its aim is really on point, but trust me, the crooked process works sometimes. We're being a crook. We're stealing the damage. All right, we're gonna go archers. We're not gonna take anything here. Oh my gosh, what if we do a divine magic archer shot? Nah. I was hoping that the magic archer would hit through and pierce the suspicious bush. Think of it from this perspective. If the magic archer snipes and does splash damage, the suspicious bush gets targeted and we're chilling. Wait, did this guy already lose? Come on, guys. We want a little bit more of a challenge. We won the first game without even trying, despite us giving him the best possible matchup. All right, you know what?
Inferno Tower in your face will let you know that we don't even care.
All right, that was way too disrespectful, guys. I'm not going to lie. I won't do that again. People don't deserve that. I'm sorry, bro, but it had to be done. Very, very easy victory, and we'll slide on to the next one as soon as we slime these cards that are spammed at the river. This guy is beyond desperate.
A few dominance is asserted later.
And it's actually just that easy. So we're gonna go on to the next one and see if the difficulty ramps up. So unfortunately, we are picking first yet again, which maybe actually is a little bit better because if I choose a card like Rune Giant that has absolutely no advantage in the game, homie's probably gonna be very happy. So what direction is he gonna go? I wanna see what cards you're gonna pick, bro. Okay, so Goblin Curse does not kill wall breakers at all. If I pick Poison, it's really slow to go and kill Fly Machine. But you know what's better against Fly Machine? Earthquake, baby. Can't even kill it. Great. That's the direction that we want to go. Maybe we can go and choose like a lot of tanks for maximum troll factor and just the worst synergy. So then we're literally just going to get outcycled by wall breakers all the time. Maybe Goblin Curse could be an option. Oh, why are you picking Delivery? What are you doing, my dude? You're a wild child. I think might be ideal for us to go and choose something crazy here like Baby Dragon that'll just straight up get outranged by the Fly Machine. I think that's a fun thing. What else? Where are we headed next? Homie, what are you going to pick after we pick the Goblin Curse? Got Goblin Curse, Baby Dragon, Rune Giant, Earthquake. This squad hits hard, guys. I'm telling you. These things are tough. If he's using Electro Wizard, I gotta pick some more bait cards, so I think we're better off going for Rascals and Goblins. So then he gets more value with the Skeleton King and the Electro Wizard. Max value right now. You're going to be so happy when you see Rascals and their bubblegum going directly into the King. He's also got Fire Spirit. Maybe we should choose Witch. Is that a good combo for us? I think if we pick Witch, I mean, not only is he going to get shredded by Delivery, but it's also going to give him Skeleton King value. His Fire Spirit's able to jump on that. And also, like, he's going to have Poison now, so it couldn't get much worse than this, guys. The strats have worked out. Can we outplay the worst possible matchup? I'm going to go Goblins and split them up because we are able to go and one-tap both of the wall breakers if we have fast enough reflexes. We're not Giga Unk status just yet, guys. We got those hands right now. We're still mobile gaming athlete. Maybe I can go in for like a Baby Dragon so I don't take any Electro Wizard damage. I think it's worthwhile. Generally, Fly Machines will out-damage us right now. It's not like I got Vines, guys. This is a Goblin Curse. It might look like a green Vines, but it's not the same thing. Oh, yeah, and Delivery just one-shots everything, too. Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, Witch? And then maybe we can just spawn some Skeletons and not die to the Fly Machine. Okay. Never mind. I didn't want my Witch to spawn Skeletons anyway. This is kind of cursed, guys. It's kind of cursed, not even because the curse. It's cursed because our cards just don't work. Hey, he's going to Delivery on this? He doesn't have it back, so he has the Skeleton King. Wait, he kind of messed up. He kind of botched the bag, guys! And Earthquake isn't good against Tesla. You should be dropping it like one tile up. So like max distance from the bridge, if you drop it slightly lower, one tile lower, my Earthquake can't hit the tower, and it can't hit that at the same time. Also, Goblin Curse into this is bad. If you Goblin Curse into the cloned up skeletons or the Skeleton King skeletons, the skeletons that turn into goblins are going to be one-shot goblins. They don't stay alive. They just die instantly. So just fair warning to anyone that decides to make that play. Anyway, we're going to go Witch. He's going to Delivery on top of the Witch. He'll Delivery on top of the Rascals as well. Oh, he's going to Poison. Okay. All right. We got to get our bearing right now. This is not looking great. Witch is not going to cross the bridge. It's not going to accomplish anything. Hear me out, though. If bro decides to go for anything at the bridge, we do have Rascals, whereas the Rune Giant is kind of useless. It might be a decoy. Might be a decoy method. I'm going to cycle Rascals right now and release the decoy. If we release the decoy with the Rune Giant and then go Goblin Giant other side, he might expect me to go in the side that has all the damage. But if I go other side and switch it up and swerve him, we might find a way to win. This Goblin Curse is so useless. I'm going to send it anyway. I don't know. I feel like it's going to do something maybe. No, it tickled stuff. It actually tickled stuff. Awful. Awful. A waste of our elixir, a waste of our thought process, a waste of everything. All right, Rune Giant, keep our Witch alive, please. Okay, all right, wait, we got moved. We have motion right now on the map. We might have some motion in the arena. I'm going Goblin Giant in front of this. Baby Dragon is going to at least get some extra damage. I can Earthquake yet again. I mean, the Earthquake hopes it could hit the flying machine, but that's just never going to happen. We got to throw down a Witch and have Skeleton spawn, or at least flash onto both of the wall breakers. All right, wait, hear me out. Rascal's here. It stops him. He's going to get the Skeleton King to connect, but I think one of them will stay alive a little bit longer. And maybe, no, Rascals! Why are you getting countered so hard by the flying machine? It outrages everything. Oh my gosh, guys, this is brutal. This might be the most brutal match of all time. I don't know why I did this to myself. All right, if I go Goblins and just block it, and then somehow cycle Witch in front, we can splash onto this and not lose the game. I believe we can do it. I'm here for it, guys. We got to go Rascals with Rune Giant on the other side. I think that's the only way. We want him to go in for a bad delivery on the Witch, and he's not going to do it. He's not fumbling the bag here. I needed him to spend a little bit more. He's going to delivery on the right side. That was the right play. Correct decision from him, unfortunately. But hear me out. The decoy method. The decoy method, guys. I'm telling you, it's a strat. All right, we're going to take so much damage here. That's going to connect. That sucks. But we could maybe get some damage with the Goblin Giant here. I gotta finesse it. I have to figure out a way. Hopefully we can force out a poison and then kite this to the other side with the Rune Giant so the Skeleton King doesn't just destroy our dreams. Fire Spirit might lock onto our tower here. If we don't get Rascals, I gotta go Curse too. I gotta go Curse. It's just over if we don't get any bit of damage. Holy, that Curse damage was clutch. All right, fat Earthquake value. He delivers on the wrong side. I think we can go in for a Baby Dragon and throw down a Rune Giant at the bridge. This Rune Giant is actually a win condition, believe it or not. In the big 25, the Rune Giant reigns supreme. We're going to go Goblin Curse as well because we want any bit of extra damage. Even if they're like little goblin clone guys, they might be able to do something. Anything would be desirable for us at this point. We're Earthquaking. We got to get a little bit of more damage, guys. We can't let us lose right now. This can't be over. This can't be how it ends, guys. This can't be how it ends. We got 17 seconds on the clock. He's poisoning me. He's insane. He's too good. He might be too talented, but we have the Earthquake on the field, and the Baby Dragon is allowing us to break through. We just need one little Goblin Giant to hit. Let's freaking go. We're so back. We're so back. That was scuffed beyond belief, but fortunately for us, he did not place his Teslas correctly, allowing our Earthquake to somehow let Rune Giant and Goblin Giant break through a situation that should never have happened. Flying Machine was legitimately unkillable for my deck, so if he cycled a few more of those things, maybe drop some Electro Wizards on defense because I didn't have poison or any removal for Fireball bait, I was screwed. Bro had one job. He just had to drop Fireball bait on defense. I gotta hand it to Baby Dragon though. Its splash damage hitting units near the tower was super clutch. So I'm not gonna lie, I just cut out a match where the opponent had Electro Wizard and we had Sparky, Mega Knight into Barbarians and Mini P.E.K.K.A. Tesla, and he just cycled his Electro Wizard at the start and died. I don't know how that happens, but it happens sometimes. Okay, so 3 Musketeers in a Monk has to be the worst possible pick. He pops the ability and we lose the Musketeers instantly for a -4 trade. Well, I guess with the ability, it's a -3, but hey, who's counting here? Also, I might be able to count on this guy reflecting back our Mother Witch. Mother Witch gets turned into a pig by herself if you have the ability. And we want to incentivize this guy to choose more spells so then we can counter ourselves a little bit more efficiently. We're also at 6 wins in the challenge now, so the people are going to start to be a little bit better. So I think the difficulty will be significantly higher than before. So hear me out, guys. We might get finessed. All right. He's got logs, so I think we're going to choose skeletons and cheaper cards that just die there. Maybe like skeletons and Heal Spirit, right? Even though Heal Spirit has decent synergy with the 3 Musketeers, it's just going to die log a lot of the times if we cycle things at the bridge with the 3 Musketeers into him. Maybe we choose Sparky because it's garbage into the Monk as well. Yeah, no, I think we got to choose Sparky. I think if we get out of this draft without choosing Sparky, you guys are going to call me a fraud. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. So what other cards does he want to see here? He's got Valkyrie. So I think pigs are the play. I was talking to y'all in the intro about if we see Valkyrie, we're playing pigs. So I can't lie. It had to be done. It had to be done. What else? What else you got for us, man? You might be so confused by our strategy. His brain might be so confident right now. He might be, or maybe he just thinks I'm a moron and then, you know, he free wins, but I don't know. All right. So let's use like some slow range, very blasted cards against the flying machine potentially, or more bait cards that he's able to kill with skeleton dragon. So yeah, let's choose minions. They also die to monk too. So skeleton dragons, monk ability, these minions are not gonna do much. Oh, what are you gonna pick, bro? What's your last card? What's your win condition? We gotta choose literally nothing to counter it. Whatever win condition you have has a hull pass. You just get to go straight towards my tower. Why would you choose that? Okay, wait. If it's protected by the monk, it's not that bad. All right, so Barb Hut? Barb Hut, anyone? Let's go! Barb Huntington will be so proud of me, guys. I'm picking the best deck in the game. All right, so if we start off the game strong with the Sparky, we're gonna get monked. We gotta go Skellies, and then maybe 3 Musketeers split. I think that's really the only way we get a chance of doing damage. If he fumbles the defense against 3 Musketeers, and he like doesn't commit enough to the one side, we could do something. Okay, Skeleton Dragons, awesome. He's feeding me some elixir right now. This is where we need to be, because our cards are going to be incredibly cost inefficient. So if we can get any decent trades at all, we will take them. Okay, that sucks. Basically, actually, it's not that bad. He did fumble a little bit. Fly Machine will kill the Musketeers, but he has to eat damage, and I don't know if he knows that he has to eat damage. This guy, he's giving us a real shot right now. Valkyrie is not going to be something that's super scary into Spear Goblins and Minions, so we'll see what he decides to do. Oh, there it is! Let's send it! Royal Hogs, baby! If we bait out the cards and he doesn't keep them, I mean, I guess it's fine, but yeah, he had Bomber and Log, so we really didn't give ourselves that much of an option to do a drastic amount of damage, but we did get 800. If I Sparky, homie will likely go in for a monk. I don't want to do that. Mother Witch still gets countered by poison, and it's going to get monked anyway, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad as it might seem. Okay, what if we just like 3 Musketeers here? Because he doesn't have the monk ability anymore. This is way better. Yes, sir. And the poison doesn't even kill one of them. One of them is going to walk out. One of them is going to be in full health and happy. The others, slightly worse scenario. They're just going to die. They're not going to do much. I guess if he fly machines to get in the middle, why is he tanking? Why does he have this weird masochistic fetish of sacrificing that flying machine? It doesn't make sense. It's a good card. It's a ceiling fan. It cools down your room, bro. When the situation gets hot, that thing saves you. He's stranded right now in a 100-degree summer, and he is going to be sweating because the full force of the Sparky is about to be upon him. Okay, guys. We're going to split up Spear Goblins and maybe Minions as well. It's definitely a better opportunity here because if we split our stuff up, then we're going to get more damage and also force out cards that he doesn't want, right? It's easier for him to use a monk ability if everything is in the same side. Okay, 3 Musketeers, they're going to get poisoned, but maybe he's not going to poison immediately, especially if we can get skeletons down. That skeleton body block was sick. All right, Mother Witch, just target like a couple, just 1 or 2, just like a little. Nah, Fly Machine's on my tower. This is bad. I mean, this is kind of what we expected, right? We wanted a challenge here, guys. We expected nothing other than that. All right, what if we go Royal Hogs, predict the Valkyrie, and then go for Minions, and he doesn't go for Monk ability because it's just like, oh, wait, no, he Valkyrie's on the other side. I'm blind. Wait, I predicted the Fly Machine, guys. It was always calculated all the time out here. All right, one of the Musketeers into the Valk. And maybe we can go Skeleton Surround on the Bomber so it doesn't hit my tower. We took the tower too! All right, guys, slight confession. I am playing this at 127, and I find these interactions to be way too hysterical. Late in the day, we pop off and somehow are winning a Mega Draft Challenge at 6 wins, and we're trying to lose the games with the worst possible matchups. Come on now. Yo, I think that you know what you need to do. If we choose Sparky at the start, you're going to pick Monk, right? Or I think it didn't work well enough. People get countered by cycling the Monk at the wrong point, so Barbarill, I think we're going to pick Spear Goblins. They die to that immediately, so you're going to be very happy to see that, sir. Also, I mean, there aren't really great answers to Minion Horde right now, so I can't choose that. If I choose Archer Queen, you could choose Lightning. Maybe we do that right out of the jump, just give them the best opportunity to pick the best spell to counter our queen. Come on, man. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why? Okay, if you pick Monk, it's understandable. If you pick Monk, it's understandable. If you pick Monk, I forgive you. Okay, Prince, it's not really forgivable. I don't know what you're doing here. I'm trying to counter myself right now, bro. This is not how the game is meant to be played. All right, Magic Archer just dies to Fireball. And it also gets devoured by a Prince one shot when it charges. So I think this is fine. Why? Bro, I gave you the option available. It was right before your eyes, yo. Are you trying to just string me along like a yo-yo and play with me right now? It's not very nice of you. All right, wall breakers aren't going to be the best here into a bar barrel, and then also like hopefully a quicker card cycle. Okay, he's forgiven. He was messing with me. He was playing with my feelings a little bit. You know what? He actually is way smarter than the average bear because you don't want to pick monk at the start because I can't choose another champion. So it's not like I can block him from choosing monk. So he wanted to choose other cards, build his deck, and then pick monk. Ah, see? It's too late for me. I'm not thinking clearly right now. I'll pick probably Ice Spirit because it's not going to be that great here into a monk and Royal Ghost. I think that we want to choose other bait cards, but there aren't that many other bait cards to pick. I mean, Bar Barrel is going to get countered by Goblin Barrel. I think that's kind of funny. If I choose any spell, I think it would have to be Earthquake. It's going to slow down the Prince, and that's about it. It's really, truly awful. So we're definitely choosing Earthquake again. Earthquake, it worked so well for us in the second game, guys. It's going to shatter any expectations. He's not going to choose a single building, and we're going to feel phenomenal about it, guys. Oh, he's not going to choose anything. Maybe he chooses Tesla, and he knows how to play that correctly, but we can't pick Earthquake if he has Cannon. So I really hope he doesn't pick Cannon. Beautiful! Earthquake into Bowler! All right. Maybe we choose Sparky as well for the memes. It seems like a standard picture perfect play to pick Sparky. Are you kidding me? There's no way! You picked Elixir Collector. I have Earthquake. I chose Earthquake before you picked Elixir Collector. Is he trying to troll me, guys? Is he seeing that I'm choosing counters for him and he's feeling bad for me? Is this pity from this man? It has to be some sort of pity. That's the only thing that I've understood here from that. All right, he even gave me good luck. Yeah, no, it was definitely some pity. Not pretty for me, not pretty. All right, hear me out. We can go Archer Queen right into the Royal Ghost. And I should be able to sack the Ice Spirit. As I said, it's just, the Ice Spirit's not going to do great into the Ghost. It's just not how it is. Wait, I'm not going to click the ability because then he would target my tower. I can go Spear Goblins here, and then I can go Goblin Barrel, and I can switch up my Goblin Barrel placement. Bowler. Weird. All right, wait. Go Goblin Barrel in front of the tower. Maybe Bar Barrels and gives us Magic Archer. Honestly, I think I'm okay. Let's like Archer Queen here. Have it go and target the Bowler first. Go invisible. Wait, how did it hit the monk? Yo, I got scammed. I might have just got scammed in 4K. Yo, guys, let me know down below in the comment section. Do you feel that that queen should have ever, in any situation ever, literally ever, should have targeted that freaking monk? Holy, okay. I think my Archer Queen took the title of this video quite literally. It wanted to hard counter me. It's like, Jake, you are winning too often. You need to get demoralized and beaten down, brother. Okay, so we're gonna Sparky directly into this. He doesn't have his monk back, right? He might. I really hope not. So he'll lose that, and then we can Archer Queen at the other side. Yeah, great. So he loses the Ghost. This is a decent trade-ish. Still gonna lose it, but it is what it is. We can Archer Queen the bridge right now. We can also go in for a Goblin Barrel, then pop the ability. He just straight loses the Bowler. Okay, yeah, loses the monk too. These are good things, guys. These are good things. No monk damage. No monk zone. Okay, if we go for wall breakers, we're definitely gonna have to drop them in the left side for the rest of the game. I cannot believe how much damage I took, guys. To a monk bowler push. A monk bowler push, man. Pushing me out of the match already with this shenanigans. Okay, all right, okay. If I have to cycle a Sparky here and then go for a Goblin Barrel to go and kite the Prince into us, this doesn't feel right, man. But Sparky, we got moves, guys. We have motion. We have some plays here. Okay, we're Archer Queen the bridge on the other side to force out Elixir, and then maybe we can Magic Archer on this Electro Wizard. Or sorry, not Electro Wizard, on this Monk to get damage, but I'm not going to send it. I don't know why I thought it was Electro Wizard, guys. I just wish I had Electro Wizard. I wish I had a reset here. I just want to reset this match. All right, wall breakers. He's fireballing. We baited him a little bit. Maybe he bar barrels? He bar barrels on the wall breakers, then he... Oh, no. Yeah, the bar barrel kind of cooks. It was a really, really good bar barrel. That will hit, so I have to Ice Spirit to go and pull. Then I can go in for a Sparky yet again on the Royal Ghost. Trying to separate my stuff a little bit. Maybe we can go Wall Breakers and Goblin Barrel. I think we might have to Earthquake Cycle, guys. You know, the standard Earthquake Cycle, the standard sauce. All right, maybe we can force him to click an ability a little bit earlier. Bar Barrel. All right. We can Archer Queen and pop the ability. Go for Spear Goblin Shroud on the bowler. He fireballs. The monk should just straight die. Ice Spirit's going to clutch up. Okay, all we need him to do is cycle anything. Literally anything down the middle. And we Magic Archer an Ice Spirit, a Fire Spirit, anything, please. Wallbreaker connected, let's go! He wasn't able to drop anything because he was looking at that. He's like, If I drop a single thing on that Wallbreaker, it's immediate death by Magic Archer. And he fell for our trap card. And not gonna lie, I was kind of looking forward to hammering him down with Earthquake Cycle. All right, I really thought I was gonna lose that last game, but apparently we're not allowed to lose today unless we lose the last game of the day, which would absolutely suck. So what are we gonna choose here? Out of all the cards I want, I think I'm gonna pick Earthquake because it's useless. All right, don't pick a building, bro. If you pick a building, I don't know what to say. There's literally no appealing buildings here anyway. And if you do have a building, you can still use a Tesla to evade Earthquake placement. And we're at 7 wins now, so these people are a lot better. Like, we're literally about to win this by trying to choose the worst possible counters for our opponents to us. I don't know how it's that easy to win these Mega Draft challenges, but apparently Mega Drafts are where you guys got to go to collect all your cards. This guy, he's going to have Goldenite, so I think I want to choose Goblins. It's a great time to be a Goblin. Gonna get dashed on, gonna get passed around out here, and maybe we can give him a whole football squad to jump around with, bro. A whole bunch of playdates, playmates, and friends forever. Rare recruits into the Goldenite. He's got Electro Spirit too. I mean, I don't know what could get worse here, guys. I don't know how this could get worse. If he's got Electro Spirit, I wish I could pick Bats or Skeleton Army, but maybe like a Heal Spirit is kind of useless for me because I can't really heal anything up. Oh, sick. All right, so Bomb Tower, he really wants to see a whole bunch more bait cards. So let's give him Barbarians. Let's give him the big, beautiful, burly boys. And maybe even something like Goblin Drill, but he could choose Valkyrie. I'm kind of hoping he chooses Valkyrie if I do that. I mean, even if he's got Bar Barrel, which full counters the drill, if you react with the Bar Barrel, you can just drop the Barbarian Barrel on top of the drill, and the drill does no damage every time. And then also Goldenite is really good on defense against it. So he's picking Mini P.E.K.K.A. for whatever reason. So I guess I'm going to choose Electro Giant or Beatdown card, so then he has a bit of a better matchup there. I think Electro Giant's the only choice that I can give him a better matchup. Maybe potentially like Battle Ram? Yeah, Battle Ram or Electro Giant. Electro Giant without Lightning is scuffed as hell. There is no shot that this thing should ever break through if it's going into a Mini P.E.K.K.A. and a Bomb Tower, and it's slow as heck with no proper support. Maybe Snowball would be awful here too, because like, what am I gonna do? Snowball, Mini P.E.K.K.A., Snowball, Goldenite? I think that's kind of funny. But I guess Earthquake allows me to kind of break through Bomb Tower. It's just not great. Anyway, we're gonna pick Snowball. It's awful. It's atrocious. And maybe even like Curse. Yeah, I think we pick Curse as our last card because you don't want to be cursing those either. Also, when you're using Goblin Curse, you want to pair it with Evolve Zap so you can kill fireballies like Mother Witches and Fly Machines and kill cards like that and feel really good about it and convert them to Goblins. But you can't do the same with, you know, Snowball and Earthquake. You're not using Snowball and Earthquake for damage. I hate to break it to y'all. But he's got Battle Ram. I don't think I have a way of stopping that. I guess maybe Barbarians, but they're just going to get crucified by the Bomb Tower afterward. Okay, so hear me out. This is a Fat King Tower activation if I've ever seen one. Let's go! We might not be winning the match, but I'm winning the match. Hear me out, guys. He's sending his Bar Barrel. That is a card you absolutely need, my guy. What? What are you doing? Okay, if I drill and the Electro Giant somehow tanks for the Barbarians, there is a small chance we do a ton of damage here. Like, this is kind of insane. I could tickle his tower with the Goblin Curse. I'm feeling it, guys. There's a shot, you know? There's a chance. Also, I don't think the Mini P.E.K.K.A. gets a hit on my tower. According to my calculations of no lifing this game for 9 years, I know these things. So, what do? Do we just let that thing go and go for Royal Recruits at the bridge because he's going to be down a bit of Elixir and he also doesn't really seem to have the best mechanics in the world? If he Bomb Towers, we could Earthquake. He's Valkyrie though. Yeah, that's a counter. That's a respectable answer. That's gonna give you a +3 Elixir trade into Royal Recruits. When I'm dropping 7, you're getting away with just 4. That is criminal behavior. Oh, that's fun. Do we Earthquake, guys? That's not even in the cards for us. Quite literally not in the cards. The Golden Knight resets its animation and its ability really quickly as well. So he could maybe even dash on my tower here. That's the problem with these cards, guys. Y'all saw with the Monk ability against our Archer Queen, we couldn't really do much. And the same thing against the Golden Knight. There aren't too many ways we can outplay it. We just have to sacrifice cards and pray that he doesn't click it at the perfect time. We could Goblin Curse. It's not going to do anything. Oh, man. All right. We always are trying to extract the maximum positive value out of awful cards in every situation. And I think that we're getting decent trades because he's just not playing as effectively as us. And as a top 500 player, you're able to make out plays where you force your opponent to have a bad card cycle if you memorize what cards they have. So for instance, I know without him not having his bomb tower for multiple cards, we should be able to defend with goblins because he doesn't have a barbarian barrel that could reach that far. Now he doesn't have Golden Knight, so he can't kill the barbarian, so it's going to be harder for him to counter that. We can go Goblin Drill on offense and kind of just cheese him because the Electro Giant's going to be able to tank for that for a while, and he has the Valkyrie, so we'll snowball and make a prediction. Let's go. We knocked the Valkyrie away. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. So just having a degree of confidence and knowing what your opponent's cards are allows you to play better than them, even if the matchup isn't perfect. I guess there is one inspiring thing about this video is like, you can win with skill against the worst possible matchups in the world. Even if they seem like the game's lost at the start, it's worth playing because if you can identify the card cycle and make predictions on Valkyries with snowballs and outpace their buildings if they mess up just once, you are able to punish them and win a matchup that you have no business beating. It is kind of ridiculous winning 8 games in the Mega Draft Challenge and not losing out, despite giving our opponents the best possible way to beat us.
You don't get it yet, do you? I just gave you an opportunity of a lifetime, brother.
Draft a like on the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.